Yeah, it's one of those lives. Definitely one of those lives today. Definitely one of those lives today. We gonna wait for people to pull up. We got a couple. Who that? Oh, we already look. We already got people coming in. Shout out to y'all coming in fast. We got a lot to talk about today, y'all. We got a lot to talk about. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Y'all know late night hours. We got to talk about it. I got a lot. As y'all pull up, check in, y'all. I know we gonna wait for a couple people to get in here. As we wait, y'all check in, tap in. Let us know where y'all at, where y'all from. Richie, what's up, bro? Appreciate you for pulling up. Everything good, bro. I can't complain. From the Bronx, Carla from the Bronx. What's up? We got a lot to talk about. Where we at? We at 1 minute, of course. Listen, as people come in here, y'all check in. Chicago, what's up? We got a lot to talk about today. Having me live in a minute. I told you I was gonna try to go live all the time. Of course, my toothache started. It started going crazy again, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Who we got? Richie, what's up? Carla, what's up? Elijah, what's up? Ralph Reacts, what's up? Shout out to Brooklyn, the whole New York, Cincinnati, what's up? Yeah, we gonna get in. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Until this Diddy stuff clear up, I think I'm gonna start every live with this. I'm gonna start every live with this. Kim Porter, 10 Toes Down, Baltimore, what's up? Bakura, what's up? Shout out to Connecticut. Shout out to what's that? What's that? Yeah, we already said Baltimore. Shout out to Baltimore. Indiana. Muncie, listen, shout out to Indiana. It goes down in Indiana for sure. Yo, you know what's crazy? I've been trying to tell people for the longest, right? Because everybody's so fixated with Chicago. But I've been telling people from Indiana, Philly, and one more place. Indiana, Philly, and it's another place. It goes down. The spotlight ain't too much on them, but it goes down. For sure. Oklahoma, what's up? Muskegon, Michigan, what's up? Edie, what's up? Baltimore, what's up? Yeah, listen, we got a lot to talk about today, y'all. Don't worry about it. I'm just waiting for a couple people to get in here. I want to talk about a lot. We're going to talk about the birthday bash with Little Dirk. Is he really trying to push peace? We're going to talk about Diddy. We're going to talk about Big Meech. We're going to talk about Williams, Mariah Carey, Superhead, Abercrombie and Fitch. I don't know if y'all realize, but what was it? The former Abercrombie and Fitch owner and his partner has been caught up for SEX trafficking. Yeah. Oh, and John Amos. For y'all that don't know, Amos, who suddenly passed away, his daughter came out and said that there's been foul play. Oh yeah, we gonna get into it. It's a lot to talk about, y'all. Carla, what's up? Who that? New York, Milwaukee, Trevor, what's up? I gotta get an intro or something, y'all, for sure. It goes down to New York too. Trust me, no. It's just that in New York, it's a lot of gun lords and it's a lot of cameras, shot spotters. It do go down though. I ain't gonna lie. Connecticut. Connecticut heavy in the building today. Shout out to Connecticut. Nick, what's up, bro? Just sliding through to say keep up the good work. Stay smooth. Diggs baby oil. What's up, bro? I appreciate you for pulling up. We gonna stay smooth for sure. We gonna talk about it all today, man. I just wanna hold on, let me put this up here. K-Shot, can I put it this way? I'm gonna put it this way. Let me see. There we go. Green, South Carolina in the building. Shout out to them. Travis, what's up, bro? Buffalo, New York. Oh, big shout out to Buffalo, New York. I ain't gonna lie, Benny the Butcher, Conway, they my favorite rappers right now, for sure. Puff Tell It. Nah. Yo, let me tell y'all, you know what's funny? Everybody keeps saying Puff Telling. It's not about Puff Telling. Y'all know what's happening? Like I've been saying, if you've been following us on Instagram, if you've been here on live with us, I've been saying we're in the age of Aquarius. We're in the age of Aquarius. What's happening is all shall be revealed. If you was following us from last year, I told y'all 2024 is going to be crazy because that's when everything shall be revealed. We're in the age of Aquarian. If you know anything about the Aquarian, you know exactly what's going on. It's meant to happen. But you know what? Let me tell you the reason why I like what's going on right now, because everything, like if you grew up in the 90s, the early 2000s, everything that they've been saying is actually being revealed. It's just that now we got more access to information. Social media, the internet is different. TikTok, it wasn't like this before. So this stuff been out there, but the only thing is now it's just more. Now you got more information. Now you could decipher what's what and come to your own conclusions. Back in the day, they just told you what to believe. Now you could research your own information and come out with whatever you want to. Who else we got in the building? Philly, what's up, Philly? Rob, what's up, bro? Appreciate you for pulling up as usual. Oh, no, that ain't. See, I be getting confused. I don't want to say because I don't know if that's a female or not. But what's up? I appreciate you for pulling up. I think the last time I got confused. Kels, what's up? Shout out to Hempstead, Long Island for sure. Big Queens, ex Cortez, Greenville, South Carolina, Georgia, Alberta. What we else? Diddy is innocent. Listen, we gonna speak about it. Have you heard the song Benny did with Wayne? Of course I did. Of course. Keep grinding. Appreciate you, 12. Chicago drug affected almost every inner city in America. And it was all by design. It was all by design. It was designed that way, for sure. Just joining live. What's all the ruckus about? Don't worry, now we ain't get started yet. We only had 6 minutes. Once we hit like 10 minutes and we got like over 100 people, then we gonna get to it. Last time Pluto was in Aquarius, the French Revolution took place. Oppressors were overrun by the people, and the Renaissance happened. Humanity was enlightened. Who's that? Bozak. I'm glad somebody knows what's going on. When we in the age of Aquarian, trust me, a lot goes on. But like I said, if you've been here since last year, I've been saying 2024 is going to be a crazy year. It's the year of revelation. It's the year of the Aquarian. All shall be revealed. If you know, you know. Jay, what's up? Oh, my boy Jay in here. Shout out Jay. He here early today. Big Mike, what's up, bro? New Jersey. Shout out to New Jersey. Either Bigfoot just farted in my room. Y'all playing, man. I'm a female. See? Shout out to you, Rod. I be forgetting sometimes. Pardon me. Diddy is innocent is a crazy statement. The last song posed Aquarius 77 the period was a game changer in the history of mankind, important events like the French Revolution. Yeah, you know what's up. 765 Indiana, salute. Appreciate you for pulling up for sure, Blue Nitty. Listen to Lucille, Free Diddy. Diddy over with. I've been getting shadow banned. Yeah, listen, we've been shadow banned. It's to the point, it don't even matter no more. The people that, you know what's crazy? We done grew so much, and shout out to y'all because I appreciate y'all. We done grew so much to where y'all know that we shadow banned or whatever. Forget all that. Y'all just know to pull up like, yo, listen, Hookah Live, y'all gonna pull up, and I appreciate it. Simple as that. Simple as that. We going against the orders. Where we at? We at 8 minutes. This rabbit Diddy hole keeps getting deeper and darker. You know why? Because let me tell y'all right now, Diddy's just a front man. Right? He's just a front man. It's way, yo, listen, it's way past him. It's deeper than him. It's Clive Davis's, it's Quincy Jones, it's Russell Simmons. These are guys that's way past him. Right? It's Tommy Mottola. Remember Michael Jackson? Remember him when he was telling y'all? Then you remember when Mariah Carey was messing with Tommy Mottola, and Mariah Carey said that Tommy Mottola was the devil? You remember that? You remember when Mariah Carey's sister came out and said that she did rituals, her and her mother? And then guess what happened to Mariah Carey's sister and her mother? Guess what happened? They both gone in the same day. that just went over everybody's head. Nobody even cared. Both Mariah Carey's sister and her mother just poof. Nobody said nothing. Don't worry. It's a lot more that's gonna come with it. All right, we almost had 10 minutes, y'all. Yeah, Michael Jackson Ben said that. He's evil. Mama Duck wants to sue Dirk. But how many songs did FBG Duck make before he did? You know what's crazy? It's not about the songs. That's the thing. It's not about the songs. What Mama Duck is doing, she made a chess move. And what she doing is, let me tell you, it's deeper than what we understand. But what I do want to say is, just listen to what they've been telling y'all in that lawsuit too. In that lawsuit, they're making it, they're conjuring this information, and they're making it seem like Dirk had involvement in Doug's death. If you pay attention, allegedly, we're gonna say allegedly. But when in that lawsuit, and you hear what they was reading, what the lawyer was saying, what the attorney was saying. You know, but I'm not gonna jump the gun and talk about it. I'm gonna wait until everything play out, because y'all know they swear they swear we hate Dirk, or whatever the case may be. It is what it is. Do you know Diageo is behind this? Of course we do. I've been saying this. If you go back to our previous lives, I did the whole timeline. I broke down the whole timeline from when he first sued for that lawsuit against Diageo, and then the minute he won. Ever since he won the lawsuit on in September, right after that, everything started going downhill. But that's them people. That's them people. Let me tell you what Diddy tried to do. He thought he was bigger than the program. Nobody bigger than the program. 50 Cent said it. 50 Cent said it during, what interview was it? I forgot the interview, but he said it. He said what Diddy tried to do, he tried to go against the machine. That's it. But hold on, y'all. Let me get to some of y'all comments and we're gonna start. We're gonna start. All right, Tom. Yes, he said he's evil. MJ said that when he's power, he needs to sweep the bottom of the water near Diddy house. It's deeper than Diddy, man. Nah, Diddy's not snitching. Like I said, that's a narrative they're gonna put out there. Diddy's not snitching or whatever. We're in the age of Aquarian. All shall be revealed. Simple as that. And it's funny because nobody, you know what's crazy? It just came out that Abercrombie and Fitch guy, he's SEX trafficking, whatever the case may be, and nobody's even talking about it. Because the media is not telling them to. That's the thing. I pray that nothing happens to her with suing the record labels. Yeah, Carla. I said that in the video we did. I said she got to be careful because she's going against some people. So shout out to Mama Duck, but she definitely got to be careful. She definitely got to be careful, man. Yeah, who said that? Kels. What's up with Vince McMahon situation? MFs ain't saying nothing about that. Facts. You see, you know what it is? The media isn't making them feel. You know what's crazy? People are selective with who they chose to feel away behind. If the media tell them, yo, everybody feel bad, Vince McMahon did this, everybody's gonna be on Vince McMahon back, but the media isn't telling them to do that. So right now, everybody focus on Diddy. Valerie, what's up? Appreciate you for pulling up. Channel has live fest talking about it. You believe Puff put the hit on Pac and Biggie? Yeah, Trevor. He definitely had a hand in something with that. If you've been listening to Gene Deal been saying it for the past, I don't know how many years. And Gene Deal was his personal security guard. And then Keefe D said, yo, he gave up that check. The only reason why this man isn't in jail for that is because the check never made it to, I forgot the guy's name. All right. There's a video of Biggie being, I don't know. I haven't seen that. I can't speak on that one. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, I always like to start the lives off with this, and the reason I'm gonna tell y'all why after. This is Kim Porter and Diddy. They had an interview, and there was a picture of Diddy and Jay-Z, and this is what she had to say. Pay attention, y'all.
As competitors, and icons in the hip-hop game, but that was a moment of just two black brothers telling each other how much they appreciate each other.
And we call that picture a secret society. All we ask is trust. I like that. I like that. And the thing about all these photos...
Right? You heard what she said. Let me run it back. That's Kim Porter. So that's the same girl that, well, not just a girl, but that's Diddy's baby mother. For the kids y'all see, Justin, she passed away. Her death is very mysterious. A lot of people feel that she was taken out. Kimora Lee Simmons, who was also one of her best friends, have been a big advocate saying that she didn't just pass away. She was unalived, right? And a lot of people are pointing fingers at Diddy. However, I always like to say this. A lot of people like to say, oh, Kim Porter, you know, she was taken out. But at the end of the day, was she innocent? A lot of these people, which y'all gotta realize, they participate in that weird industry. And when the time comes for whatever, it happens. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That what they said, the devil, when he comes to collect, he comes to collect. But the thing is, these people are willingly participating in the antics. Listen to what she said.
Yes, as competitors and different icons in the hip-hop game, but that was a moment of just two black brothers telling each other how much they appreciate each other.
And we call that picture a secret society. All we ask is trust.
Look at his face. Hey, you see his face as soon as she said that? You see his face? You see? As soon as look what he did. Hold on, let me show y'all something.
It was a moment of just two black brothers telling each other how much they appreciate each other.
And we call that picture a secret society. All we ask is trust. I like that. I like that.
He looked at her immediately. He said, well, goddamn. Somebody said, what he said, it's always interesting and amusing to see the look on men's faces when they know the women speaking out of turn. Exactly. Exactly. What y'all gotta realize is, in that game, it's a devious game. It's a crazy game, and they all know, they all willingly participate in it. But the thing is, they don't understand the outcome. That's what it is. Somebody said, want to see the J-Lo tape. Let me tell you one thing about J-Lo. For some reason, her mother, ever since she was messing with Diddy, her mother does not like Diddy. I don't know what it is about Diddy. Her mother does not like Diddy. We don't know what happened between these two, but her mother does not like Diddy. Simple. But let's go back to what Kim Porter said real quick, and then we're going to move on. I just want to point out to y'all, because a lot of people like to, you know, Kim Porter, and, you know, I never disrespect the dead. God bless her soul. But what I am saying is, when you see she come out of nowhere and say things like, it's a secret society, all we ask is trust, that indicates she knows something. She knows what's going on. And I think where she went wrong was that book. That book. Right? When she was coming out with that tell-all, and they knew that she was coming out with that tell-all book, she was going against the program. Nobody's bigger than the program.
As competitors and different icons in the hip-hop game, but that was a moment of just two black brothers telling each other how much they appreciate each other.
And we call that picture a secret society. All we ask is trust. I like that. I like that. And the thing about all these...
Now, you know the correlation between that two, which is kind of crazy? The picture between... Look, right? Here's a picture between him and Jay-Z. Now, it's kind of ironic that she comes out and said it's a secret society and all we ask is trust, because as y'all know, right, I always bring up this video here. Now, look, this is Diddy, 50 on stage, Jay-Z and T.I., and Diddy does the unthinkable. That's all I'm going to say. Check this out. Look at this. Watch.
Yeah, I so appreciate it. Yeah, you want to go get fully with it? We got to take him back.
Watch this.
You want to take him back? What you going to do? What you going to do for him, Tay? I want to take him back a little bit. Well, shit, my nigga, you
watch this.
Take
that. Take that. Hey, Hey, y'all know I'm gonna play this video every live just so y'all can understand what's going on. So when she says it's a secret society, all we ask is trust, and then you saying you see Diddy slapping Jay-Z on the butt, right? You see what I'm do I gotta say more? So I think when you put two and two together and you start analyzing what's really going on in that industry, you see what's going on. And let me tell y'all, I'm about action. I like to see things. So I just don't go off of what people say. Forget what people say. Let's look at what we see going on. Right? Let's see she says it's a secret society. All we ask is trust when asked about Jay-Z and Diddy. And then when you see things like this, right? Hold on. Who y'all know that could get that close to Jay-Z and do that? Who y'all know could get that close to Jay-Z and do that? Name one person. So, like I said, man, at the end of the day, y'all gotta pay attention. It's a lot going on. I don't know too many people that could get that close to Jay-Z, let alone slap him on his butt twice. He didn't flinch. Right? But hold on, let me show y'all something. It goes deeper. Let me show y'all something. It gets deeper. Cause y'all remember these, right? Y'all remember these. I know for y'all that always catch this live, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all see this all the time. But we gotta always bring this up because a lot of people like to act like they don't understand the obvious. Right? Diddy, Jay-Z, Young Aaliyah. This is before Dame had her. Right? Nobody brings this up neither. That's the crazy part. Nobody ever brings up Jay-Z, Aaliyah. Everybody just know Dame and Aaliyah. What about this part? You see what I'm saying? Nobody brings this part up, which is crazy to me. Right? What's this about? She was very young. We did this on the old the last live, man. I forgot how old we said she was, but she was young. But nobody brings this up. Right? And it's been well documented. Well documented. Jay-Z, Aaliyah, they got a billion pictures together. We can go forever. And look. They say birds of a feather flock together, right? That's what they say. In the court of law, they call it guilty by association. Right? Hold on. And keep in mind, all this is alleged. That's all I'm going to say. All of this is alleged, y'all. But, right, this is the infamous picture when she was, they was all at the Diddy party. It was a Diddy party, and they was all at the party. This is at the time, Dame was dealing with this other girl. I got to find the picture. But it's a picture when they all in the bed together, and Dame was with whatever girl he was with. Jay, I'm assuming, was with Aaliyah at this time. Yeah, it's and you know it's crazy. Nobody talks about this. Nobody ever talks about this. Now she was definitely young. But like I said, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. You know. Adult in the photo. Aaliyah was an adult in the photos, though. I know it was 9-9 because J-Lo was with Diddy. Nah, we did the math the last time. I forgot how old she was when she passed away. But in these photos, it just didn't add up. I ain't gonna lie. It just didn't add up. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Yeah. And you know what? Another crazy thing is, right? If she was with, I mean, if he was messing with her before Dame, and then she ended up messing with Dame, maybe that's another, um, maybe that's another thing that got in between these guys that we don't ever hear about. She was 22 when she passed away in 2001. Yeah, and these pictures was later than 2001. They 90, I forgot what it was. We did the math. He said Aaliyah was loose, let's cut it out. Yo, Diddy and Obama was lubricating them. I don't know what, but you know what's funny? It's funny that princes and politicians was named in the Diddy indictment, but for some reason we never hear about any of the princes or the politicians. But you know what's funny, right? Let me tell you another funny thing. That girl that was just on Soft White Underbelly, shout out to her. She exposed that there was a prince that took her and recruited her to go to a Diddy party, and they were supposed to go to Cuba. Anybody seen that? Yeah, let's go. Let me see. Let's go to that. Shout out to Academics too. I think he did this the other day. Right? This girl right here. Now, first and foremost, shout out to her, but she tried to make it seem like first of all, look, this is how she came dressed. You're not about to sit here and tell me that you was just innocent and you didn't know what you was doing there, and come on. Come on. This is what I've been saying for the longest. These girls willingly participated in some of these acts and then try to make it seem like they didn't know what was going on. Look at this. First of all, let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you did say this about.
Waited around the mansion, the prince's mansion, for about an hour, and they party at club. This prince knew Pete eyes me. Knew, like, mentioning me, like, you were telling the truth about it. And I'm like, duh.
Now here she go explaining, right? Just pay attention. She's explaining how she was recruited by a prince because she was looking for somebody to put her under a contract. I don't know whatever that means. But she was looking for somebody to put her under a contract. She came across this prince. The next day, the prince flew her out to Miami to go party with Diddy. Keep in mind, she has 5 kids. 5 kids.
I'm not gonna lie about something like that, and I kind of like tried to briefly talk about it because I knew it wasn't gonna seem true. Because it was just too much. It was too crazy. It was too crazy. People were gonna think that I was just lying. It had like a lot of people involved, celebrities and stuff. So I was trying to.
That's another thing. Throughout this whole what is this? 26 minutes, right? She keeps saying celebrities was there. She keeps saying, yes, it was celebrities. It was this, it was that at Diddy House. It was a lot of celebrities. It was a lot of social media people, but she never said nobody's name. She keeps saying it was a prince, but she never said the prince's name. The only person she kept naming was Diddy, Diddy, Diddy.
I'd be real vague about it,
Listen.
But that party traumatized me.
How did you get invited to it?
By being with a prince that I met in LA. He lived in Glendale, California. And, you know, long story short, I got out of this crazy little contract and I was looking for somebody to invest in me.
And do what? You got out of a contract and you was looking for somebody to invest in you to do what?
And I knew somebody who knew somebody want to introduce you to a Prince. He know a lot of celebrities, producers and stuff. So I never put two and two together that this Prince knew P. Diddy as
When you
the
say
producer.
Prince of what?
He was a Arabian Prince.
Really?
Yes. And
First of all, you see how scared she sounds? He's a Arabian Prince. Say his name. You want to say Diddy name? Say his name.
he really was a prince for real. But I wasn't worried about him being a prince. I was worried about who he actually knew. So when he invited me to, he met me. He said, I want to invite you tomorrow to Music Ultra Week, whatever. And it's like an event, Ultra Music Week. It's like an event for like 2 weeks where people party, including P. Diddy. And they party at Club Live. They party at like just in South Beach, Star Island, like where P. Diddy stays or throw his freak off.
Yo, keep in mind, she met this, let's say she met him on a Monday and he flew her out on a Tuesday. She has 5 kids.
And I never knew that we were going to go there because I was there for 2 weeks and I knew it was something fishy. He kept saying, I got a surprise for you. I got a surprise for you. I'm like, but I'm only supposed to stay for 2 weeks and I'm here longer than 2 weeks.
First of all, you meet somebody on a Monday, you got 5 kids, he fly you out on Tuesday and tell you you're supposed to stay somewhere for 2 weeks? Like, this Diddy stuff get crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
And it was almost a month. It was basically a month by then. And he was like, no, because I just want you to meet one special person. So he ended up telling me, like, when we went to Club Live, he was like, guess where we're going tonight? I'm like, where? He's like, to P. Diddy's house. I'm like, oh, really?
Watch this.
I'm like, that's crazy because I hear a lot about P. Diddy. And I'm like, his house for what? Like, to go sing? He's like, no.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. Who they think is stupid? When you see, and this is why sometimes when I be hearing these stories, the Diddy stuff, I hate listening to it because it's like they trying to insult people's intelligence. How you put something out there like that? Oh, we going to Diddy house. What I'm gonna do? Sing? You really thought you was going to Diddy house to sing? Yo. Man, listen. Just listen to this, y'all.
P. Diddy's house. I'm like, oh, really? I'm like, that's crazy because I hear a lot about P. Diddy and I'm like, his house for what? Like to go sing? He's like, no, he's throwing this wild party. I'm like, oh, okay. So we went from Club Live. It ended at like, the clubs end at like 3 or 4 and not 2 like how out here is. So we waited around the mansion, the Prince's mansion, for about an hour. And then as soon as 6:30 hit, we went. We all got in the car, like a big Uber. And me and all the other girls. Now, mind you, I'm the only black.
Now, she skipped, I don't know if it was edited that way, but it skipped mad parts. Long story short, because I don't know why she didn't confirm it. But long story short, he told her they was going to Diddy's house. She said why. He said it's going to be a wild party. Listen, he told her a wild party. She agreed to go and she was there. They were supposed to be there for 2 weeks or wherever they was in Miami for 2 weeks. She says they ended up staying there for a month. Keep in mind this girl has 5 kids.
Girl. So I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I'm about to meet P. Diddy. Oh, you know, like I'm probably gonna have to sing for him.
She keeps saying that sing for himself. Stop it. No, that's the part that kills me. You know you ain't singing. She said, yo, what I'm gonna do? Sing for him? He said, no, this is gonna be a wild party. He told you already. But the problem is they all think like she do. Oh, I'm about to meet Diddy. Oh, if I could do something, maybe I could get some money, a record deal, a contract. That's how they all get sucked in, just like that. Just like that. Nothing forceful. 5 kids. Yeah, 5 kids is crazy. How you would just up and leave with 5 kids? Where them kids going? Man, listen.
And I just tried to like keep my composure. So we get there, and that's when stuff got weird. And that's why they lock up our phones, because they know what we see in there.
Now, to somebody that don't know, they're gonna listen. They're gonna hear her and be like, "Oh my God, they lock up phones." And first of all, no. Let me tell y'all one thing: any party you go to that involve an artist, any party you go to that involve an artist, any type of celebrity, they always take your phones. Always. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They always. It's not just a Diddy party. It's a almost every celebrity there is party in Hollywood for sure. So to somebody that don't know what's going on, they're gonna hear, "Oh, Diddy at Diddy parties they take your phone." No, they do it all the time. It ain't just no Diddy party. And let me make it clear, right? Because we're not going to continue with her. It's clear that she's lost. What I'm gonna do, we're gonna go to Superhead. For my 90s babies and my early 2000 babies, y'all know exactly who Superhead is. And the reason why I want to go to Superhead is because everybody acting like all this information is new. That's why. Wendy Williams, Superhead. These are people who was spearheading, telling people, but everybody thought that they were lying. Everybody thought it was all conspiracy theories. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the old Superhead videos that told us about Jay-Z, Diddy, and a lot of the other people in the industry who act a little weird. Right? It's nothing new. You know what? Here's another thing, right? To put into perspective, the casting couch. Everybody knows about the casting couch. Everybody knows. It's been the thing for the longest, but for some reason, nothing's happening. So stop making it seem like Diddy's this guy. Oh, Diddy's his parties, and no. There's something called the casting couch that's been a known thing for the longest. Where you get as a female or even a male. You get on that couch. If you want this movie role, well, how bad do you want that role? And nobody says anything about it. It's been a known thing. Nas definitely said something about it. Y'all remember when Nas and Jay-Z was beefing? Remember what Nas said? Oh, you know, we're going to get into all that. Don't worry about it. But let me get into Superhead, right? I want to bring up Superhead because I want to go as far as back as I can. And I put up a post on Instagram the other day about Jay-Z. Let me tell y'all one thing. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, you're reaching." Let me tell you one thing. Whenever you talk about Jay-Z, Beyonce, who else? Rihanna. There's a couple people that whenever you talk about them, everybody just start, "Oh no, you reaching." It's always like that. That's why some of the people I don't talk about. However, just remember this: the same things that Diddy is being accused of now was once a conspiracy theory. Right? Let me say that again. The same thing that Diddy is being accused of now were once a conspiracy theory. It been out there. Y'all just chose not to believe it. But we're gonna get into it. Let me get into Superhead real quick. Show y'all something. And this is for the people that, you know, they may not be familiar because it happens. Right? A lot of people wasn't, and that's the thing. A lot of people wasn't here for the 90s and the early 2000s. So they think all this information is new. No. None of this is new. This is all old information, man. Watch this. Where's Superhead? Let's see.
Son, as Farnsworth Bentley sat on the floor next to me with his legs crossed, Indian style. He looked up at Diddy with a gleam of admiration. Everyone in the home.
Hey, no Diddy, man, no Diddy. All right, let's talk about Superhead.
No. Well, I don't. People don't remember. Superhead then came out with a whole book. She then came out with everything. Hold on. Hold on. Here she is, by the way. This is Superhead. For y'all that don't know, one of the first. Oh no, come on, you gonna get us. Looking for a proper. She was exposing the whole industry, y'all. Give me a second. I'm gonna find it.
My saying is this. One thing, when I'm being disrespected, disrespectful, nobody laughs.
Coming truth. Hold on. I'm gonna find. Oh, this is her talking about Jay-Z and Bobby Brown.
Jay looked out for me on that first shoot. I think I did a couple of Jay-Z shoots. I can't remember how many. But he always looked out for me, you know.
We lagging. What about now? How's it feel? I'm about to say how it feel. Pause. How's it now? And yeah, she's still alive, y'all. How about we talk about stocks and helping the youth? We get in that too, but before we do, all right. Anyway,
Make sure that I got the positioning that I needed to get noticed, make sure I got the pay that I needed, just whatever I needed to be straight, or that was beyond a friendship. And again, it's the same thing as with dreads. Like you're around someone so much, and there is this tension, and there is kind of this thing like you want to buy it, and doesn't, and you just let's just be cool. That doesn't. And that's how that ended. And then I don't think I've seen him for I don't know how many years.
yo, so Roy, he said I'm bullshit. I just wanted to respond. You didn't even have to do that, man. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you.
But yeah. And then when I saw him, even when I was with Dame and we had the conversation about Confessions being a movie or whatever, it was as if that encounter never happened, and we just.
What exactly was the story around that?
Bob had been living.
See, nah, she gets crazy, man.
So these rappers aren't upset that you wrote about them? No, they're fine, because there are so many things that I left out. The things that I got a lot of calls.
Oh, this is when she want to get. If y'all don't know, Tyra Banks once had a show. Her show was actually very good. It was informative. She was actually had people up there with good subjects. She went up there on Tyra Banks' show, and her and Tyra Banks, it kind of got heated, but she did handle herself. I'm not gonna lie.
Ran into Usher.
But she definitely been through the industry. Everybody knows Corinne Steffens, aka Superhead.
Or you ran into Jay-Z, or you ran into, they're like, hey, Corinne, it's cool. Well, we haven't been cool for years. You know what I mean? So it's not like I've had friendships all this time. These are people that I haven't spoken to, with the exception of Usher, who I haven't spoken to in years. And so when we do see each other, and we do, Four Seasons brunch, and you just kind of do one of these, and you just keep going. Because I'll admit, if somebody wrote something about me in a book, I'd be pissed off. Yeah, people wrote things about me in songs. So I've been pissed off before. I've been written about in magazines, that were lies. And I've been pissed off before too. So I know how it feels. But the difference is that the things that were written about me weren't the truth. And this is the truth. And I tell them, as I tell everyone, if your name is in this book and you see something that you don't like, then you shouldn't have done it. So do you think that you wrote this book because of revenge, out of revenge? No, see, revenge is something that happens when people are miserable and upset and
So weren't
bitter.
you miserable and upset
Not when
and
I wrote
bitter?
this book. Not when I wrote this book.
Corinne, I have to disagree with you, because when I read the book, you were saying that you're really upset that, that you were down and out, that these were the guys that you would go out with and wine and dine and spend a lot of money and hang out.
Yeah.
And then you had
But I
your rock
still have
bottom.
that lifestyle now. The
But I'm
lifestyle
saying,
hasn't changed.
but I'm talking about your rock bottom. And you hit a rock bottom where you were homeless,
Yeah.
living in the car with your son,
Absolutely.
freezing to death, and
Absolutely.
using jackets to stay
But
warm.
all of that was my fault.
No, but
Tyra was getting Tyra was getting messy. You was in the car, you was freezing to death, and it was cold as hell. I know you needed food, you was hungry. Damn,
what I'm saying is you called these guys and said, I need some help.
Yeah.
And
And
none
they
of them
said
helped
no.
you.
None of them helped you. The same man who wrote me a $10,000 check on our first date wouldn't help me. Everything that happened to me was my fault. I did it to myself.
But
I
then why
allowed
name names?
people.
If there's no anger,
Why
why name
not?
the names? Why not? It's just the truth. And so now that I've healed, it feels right to say, you know what? Let's not give this a pretty name anymore. Let's not say I was hanging out. Let's not say I wasn't. I was prostituting myself and selling myself for a lot less than I'm actually worth. You know,
we're going to talk about that.
I feel that people expect me to be ashamed. And all my life, I've been expected to be ashamed of who I am. And I'm not. And I think that it bothers a lot of people that I'm not ashamed. And a lot of us spend our lives being ashamed of who we are and what we've done and are afraid to share that with our children.
It doesn't bother me that you're not ashamed. I admire the fact that you're not ashamed. I think what bothers me is that I think you are a very smart woman. You're very articulate. And I think you do know exactly what you did. And you knew that naming names would be the thing that makes the press, because you were attracted to that. You're attracted to names. You're attracted to celebrity. And I think you do understand that naming these names means that, you know, this is going to get attention. Okay. And I want you to be honest and sit here and be honest with me.
Well, you know what? I just wrote the book, and my publisher made that decision. And
so these rappers aren't upset that
they was going at it. But for some reason on here, I can't find where she was going. She was going on about Diddy for some reason. I don't know what it is. But she was the main one talking about Diddy and Jay-Z. Oh no, they keep playing that. Alright, so since we can't find her, y'all know who we about to go to. Wendy Williams. We gonna get now Wendy. Wendy. And this is why, let me tell y'all, this is why Wendy Williams, I feel personally, is going through what she's going through. You see this? I don't know if it's the same Wendy. You know what? I ain't even going to laugh. Lord, forgive me. You see what I'm saying? But one thing I'm going to say about Wendy, Wendy was the first. Between her and Superhead, they were the first to talk about Diddy, Jay-Z, and the guys that were. And this is why I think she's being handled the way she's handled now. Because she was doing this when it wasn't cool. She was always telling us about the weird stuff that was happening in hip-hop, but nobody believed her. Wendy Williams with Beyonce fake belly. I think everybody's seen the Beyonce thing with the fake belly. But that's another thing. Nobody talks about the obvious. Here, let me go to that real quick. Hold up. Let's go to that real quick. Because to this day, I don't understand how nobody's talking about that. Right? Look, watch this. I don't know any woman in history that could do this. Look at this. Ain't no way in hell, y'all. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. Let me tell you. And like I said, everybody loves Beyonce. And anytime I say anything about Beyonce, if it's negative, everybody always, oh, who you? It is what it is. But somebody explain this, please. Look.
I'd say recently, like last Sunday,
Listen,
appeared on an Australian show.
Now keep in mind, before I let her play, she's the only one, Wendy, with that clear indication that was fake. Wendy's the only one that spoke about this.
And when she sat down, the baby bump squashed, bent, and crumpled. Hold on. As ridiculous as it sounds, you know I did my research, and we've got the video to prove. Hold on. So people started questioning, was this baby bump real or fake? Now, take a look at the video. Okay, so here's Beyonce, and she's walking.
Blue came from the same place Obama's kids came from. I'll let you figure that out.
Walking out, and everything is fine. She's 5 months pregnant. Then she sits down, and okay, no, we're gonna rerun it until you see it. Let's do it in slow motion. You'll notice she's either giving birth to a frisbee or Stewie from Family Guy. Look at the shape. Look,
Yo, let me tell y'all. Primetime Wendy, nobody could mess with Primetime Wendy. I'm going to tell y'all this now. I remember as a kid coming home, her show on. Yo, let me tell y'all. Primetime Wendy is nothing to be played with. She was lethal.
you see? There it is. and freeze it. Yeah, oh yeah, we're analyzing. There it is. What is that?
That the former talk show host has been diagnosed with a form of dementia.
See that?
Heartbreaking news.
See
Wendy
that?
Williams is suffering from dementia and aphasia.
See that? See, let me tell y'all. Everybody ain't stupid, man. And it's going to come a time where people are going to start asking questions. Right now, people are asking questions. Cashmere, what's up? Appreciate you for pulling up. People are starting to ask questions. Where Obama kids come from? I'll let you decipher that. Ain't heard nothing about Obama kids. I'll let you decipher that. Machiavelli, what's up? Why do you think they never did interviews after Wendy and Oprah? Yeah. Oh yeah, nah, Radio Wendy was a problem. They couldn't do that. That's why they had to get off the radio. They had, all right, let's get a, let's see.
Like Puff, he's used to having people do what he wants. And when they don't, then he's used to seeing them very...
Now, it's not that you're getting hit with no answers. It's that's off topic. But this is what this is for, right? This is to bring awareness to certain things. If you don't know, if you hear me say it, if you either don't agree with it or if you don't know, just go look it up yourself.
Under the bus afterwards. Like, think about it. When Puff is done with you, he drops you like Black Rob.
See?
Who was this rapper person, and now he's in jail. Drops you hard like Aubrey O'Day.
See? See?
I mean, think about it. You don't just walk away from Puff. And once upon a time, there was a music mogul who sent his all-girl group to beat my ass in front of the radio station. Fact.
Talking about
Down
Diddy.
on the sidewalk. I'm rapping in my head. The good Kevin, right?
It's crazy what happened to her now.
Now you kind of look at him like scoundrels. What won't you do for that damn career? Listen, this is a disgusting business. That's all I'm going to say. This business is so disgusting that I can't. I think that Jay-Z and Beyonce are master manipulators of the media. What is that? Is that a baby bump? I don't know. What the couple found most difficult to deal with, says another source, was the fact that some of the rumors were being perpetuated by people they considered friends, like talk show host Wendy Williams. Well, first of all, I've never partied with them. I've never been to their house. I don't swim in their pool. Like, we're not friends. The stunt left Beyonce angered beyond belief. That means she watches. Fortunately, one of the TVs in our kitchen has closed captioning, so I'll be able to understand what she says. You know, Beyonce can't talk. Beyonce sounds like she's got a 5th grade education. She can't talk. That's who's jealous of Adele.
And I gotta remember, this was at a time to where talking about Beyonce was like a sin.
Beyonce.
See?
I do, in my mind, believe that Beyonce is very controlling regarding her image. Like, very controlling. Beyonce, what planet do you live on? You can't ban cameras. Everybody's got cell phones with cameras. Respect that. Bow down, B-words. You know, a few weeks ago, she was singing at the inauguration. Then she was performing at the Super Bowl. We celebrate. You're on a Pepsi can, for goodness sakes. To tell B-words to bow down. And then you're saying girls run the world. Beyonce feels overshadowed by Adele.
Let me tell y'all something. Right, before I even continue, because I'm gonna go to another Wendy's part. A lot of people like say, "Oh, Hookah, you talk about Beyonce and whatever." One gripe I do have about Beyonce that I hate or hated, and I guess we gotta say this is alleged, whatever. The problem is when she was telling she was advocating, right, for all black, like, you know, the women of the culture. What was she saying? To be strong, black, independent women, have your own, you don't need a man for nothing. She was saying that all while she was married. Right? Just like Rihanna. Rihanna sat there and told women to be savages. And she was with Drake and A$AP Rocky. That's the part I hate. That's the part I hated. With some of these females. That's one of the big, because you know why? It made it divisive. We are one of the only cultures to where it's like a gender war between us. right? And like I said, people, whether you could agree with me or not, I know a lot of people get their emotions involved when it comes to their favorite celebrities. I get it. It is what it is. But don't tie your emotions to a lot of these celebrities, these false idols and people, because they lead you astray. Like I said, it pissed me off, man, because to this day, we see the effects that it have. We see the effects that it have. Every time you scroll down social media, you see the women, black men against black women. Every time, that's what Meg Thee Stallion did the whole case with Tory Lanez. Oh, black men don't protect black women. Come on, y'all. Come on. You see, that's the only thing I hate. Like I said, she was married, sitting there telling women to be to leave him. If that man don't do this, leave him, do that. Meanwhile, she made a whole song about Becky with the good hair and still stayed with Jay-Z. But she's encouraging y'all to the left, everything you own in the box to the left. You see what I'm saying? And as much as you think women don't pay attention, especially young women, they watch that. They idolize that. They do the same thing. And what that creates is a whirlwind of just destruction within our culture. That's my only gripe with her. That's my only gripe. That's like me. That's like me saying, don't do this, don't drink, or don't do that, knowing I drink. Or it's I just like I said, I always hated it, man. I don't know which way to put it. Of course, some of y'all might say it's Beyonce hate, the Beehive, whatever it is. But for the real ones that understand, y'all know. Y'all know what's going on. Do not sit here and put something on our culture and you're not following because there's women out there that really idolize that woman, man. So that's it. Anyway, I just had a moment. I had a moment because I remember, like I said, I remember when that song came out. I remember the whole vibe. It's like women was going crazy. All women, they want to be strong. Oh, I'm independent. I'm this. I'm that. All right, well, be independent. You gonna be old and lonely. We the only ones that do that, right? I'm strong. I'm independent. Meanwhile, the same girl that told you to be independent is married with kids and a husband. Anyway, Trisation, what's up? I hope I said your name right. Yeah. So let's. Now this is a weird interview, right? After years and years of Future does that and got called out for not really doing drugs when Juice WRLD died and had an interview saying, yeah, well, Future came out and said it himself that he don't do. I don't know if maybe he was trolling. I don't know if he was just saying that to like try not to be, some of these rappers, they try to be sarcastic, but he came out and said, I don't do the drugs I tell y'all to do. Which is crazy, but hey, to each his own, man. So after years of Wendy Williams coming at Diddy, they had this weird interview. I don't know what it is. They had this weird interview, but let me get some water real quick, y'all.
You live a really hectic lifestyle, and I don't understand all the running around. And who are these people you surround yourself with? And who are these people? Do they violate you? Do you get robbed? What happens? Now you threw a house party, and I got the footage. Okay, look at this. Now who has this many people at their house? Puff and or Sean, Diddy, Duty. What do I call you?
First of all, look at his face. She had cameras at my party. How did she get cameras at my party? Look at his face. Look.
At their house, Puff and or Sean, Diddy, Duty. What do I call you?
He not even paying. All he trying to see is she got cameras at my party. How did she get a camera at my party? Look.
Who has this many people at their house? Puff and or Sean, Diddy.
Peep his face. He was laughing at first, but he looking like, how the hell did she get footage at my party? I thought we took all the phone. All right. I'm trying to get, that's not even the juicy one. Let me get, here we go. Here's the weird part where he said he met her son. Pay attention to what's going on. If y'all know body language, y'all know exactly what's going on. Hold on, before we do that. Here you go.
As the mother of a now 16-year-old.
Who I met backstage,
He did?
He's great young man.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Kind of weird, right? Hold on. Something wasn't right. I don't know what it was with that encounter right there. The way he said I met him and I met him backstage. If y'all know like sarcasm and I can't explain it, but pay attention.
As the mother of a now 16-year-old.
Who I met backstage,
He did?
He's great young man.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
What was that about? Right? What was that about? Hold up. That little, and then peep his face too. He like, yeah, I met him. Yeah, I met him.
A now 16-year-old.
Who I met backstage,
He did?
He's great young man.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Peep his face and then watch her. Look. He like, yeah, yep, I met him. Yeah. What happened? Yeah, I met him. What happened? Listen, I don't know what that was, but if you know body language, something was kind of weird. She kind of gasped like, wait, hold up. You did? Lord have mercy. Hold up. Let me play this over.
As the mother of a now 16-year-old.
Who I met backstage,
He did?
Peep that.
Great young man.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
You represent a lot to
That was weird. Hold on. Damn, where's the longer clip? Because she started acting a little weird afterwards. And look, they saying she paralyzed in the feet. Oh my, see, man. You know what breaks my heart too? Everybody always be like, see, Wendy, she deserved it because she would talk about Beyonce. She would talk. Y'all don't understand what that lady was doing. She was just exposing what was going on. That's all that was.
Did you guys see this interview between Diddy and Wendy Williams that aired 7 years ago? Look at how she reacts when he tells her that he met her son backstage.
As the mother of a now 16-year-old.
Who I met backstage,
He did?
He's great young man.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
You represent a lot to a lot of people in general. I mean,
People think that Diddy said this to intimidate her because, I mean, we all know Wendy knew a lot about what was going on in Hollywood. If you haven't watched this interview, I suggest you do because I couldn't believe how much Diddy was lying.
What I don't know about, I don't know what it is, man. Something was weird because she went from bashing him, right? If y'all know anything about Wendy and Diddy, Jay-Z, Beyonce, and those are like some of the three people she always went at because nobody wanted to talk about them. So when Diddy went up there, it was kind of, look, just look. Oh, hold on, they're gonna, the music. Just look. You see, I don't know, something wasn't right. Yeah, so I don't know.
I know I pissed a lot of people off, including you. But this is a full circle moment,
Yes,
everybody.
yes.
Get into adult conversation.
Yeah.
Full circle.
Yeah.
Over the TV, but he's got finery on. Like finery. And you've got diamonds in your teeth. Which, this is the thing, Lala was here the other day. Does that permanent? Hers aren't.
Yeah, mine is.
You're permanent.
Yeah.
How long you had that?
For like 2.5 years.
Yeah. As long as you keep your weight down, right?
True.
Like, it is so good to see you, and I talk about this through the TV all the time.
Yeah, see, her old attitude was different.
You know, like when Prodigy passed away, when we see fallen soldiers from our era,
Yes.
doesn't that make you shed tears and haunt you just a bit? Like, damn. So knowing that, like, LL's a daughter just got married, he's still with Simone.
Yeah, I don't know, y'all. This is just... I'm trying to look for... This is a certain part. Let me see. Wendy Williams, Diddy. Oh, what's going on here? Hold up. So you ever looked at a motherfucker and see? Yeah, let me tell y'all. The eyes is the window to the windows to the soul. Simple as that. The eyes are the windows to the soul. Diddy playing with that why? I don't know what. Oh, and look what came back up. I don't know what the hell just happened, but look what came back up. But now, all jokes aside, y'all. They say the eyes is the window to the soul, man. You could definitely look at somebody's eyes and see. Their eyes is gonna tell you it all. Simple. The eyes is definitely gonna tell you it all. In the world. Hold on, let's, all right.
He was waiting for Kim. Remember? He was waiting. The casket was ready. She was literally casket ready.
Pump got one of the hottest DJs off of Hot 97.
And she said, you didn't see this part, she said, no, you know, Ben, you know I love you. And Puffy, I love you too. I adore that we're the last two people on earth who refer to him as Puffy. Really? Remember, I am hip-hop.
Yeah.
Remember this.
It's funny how when men get older in hip hop, they're still, you know, well respected, well versed, Cool Herc, you know what I'm saying, and Red Alert, and you know the legends, KRS-One. You know, you put me in there, and all of a sudden it's like, oh no, Wendy's a talk show lady. No. I listened to Big L on the way to work.
You know about Big
You
L.
know, when we were younger, you know, you were hearing your left ear, and that was considered straight. And hearing your right ear, that'd be gay. And then at one point, people started wearing.
Now watch this.
You know what I mean?
And then they started wearing girl pants, and then they're wearing jeggings, and then, yes, it's very effeminized, but be very clear. There were lots of homosexuals in hip-hop back in the 80s, too. You know, that was you know, what's worse? You know, hip-hop wearing skirts or hip-hop being closeted and having a plethora of kids to prove manhood that, you know, and denial of something that you shouldn't have to deny, which is your sexuality. So I hear with Jamari, he was waiting for Kim.
Anyway.
When she put out those pictures of the dude pulling his pants down.
Oh, yeah. All right. So I'm glad I found this. If y'all remember, right? Here's the pictures that Wendy Williams exposed. Diddy. Party. With pants down. Here you go. These are the pictures. right? Wendy Williams is the one that exposed these pictures right here. Back in the day. He got a couple of pictures. Here you go. Let me see if I can find her. Nope, it's pretty much the same one. Yeah. Right? She exposed those. So now listen to what your boy Gene Deal had to say.
Some gay act that was going on. He got on the phone. He said, let me tell you this. When I get back to New York City, if she's on the radio station, he's talking to a radio executive. He said, nobody that I deal with, nobody that I know is going to do anything with y'all. No business at all. It ain't going to be no artist, no nothing going to come. He's telling people that at a radio station. When we got back to New York City, Wendy Williams was in Philly.
We come from the very homosexual era of hip-hop as well. There was a radio personality once upon a time. Her name was Wendy Williams. And she was practically burned at the stake for talking about such. And now it's all come full circle.
When she put out those pictures,
That's when she was fired from the radio station. And people are alleging, we're going to say allegedly, that Diddy got her fired because she put out those pictures. Yeah.
Puffy wants Cassie back. Oh, it's been all over social media. Puffy posted a picture of Michael
That was Gene Deal.
Jackson's song, Lady in My Life, and wrote, if anyone sees Cassie this weekend, please tell her to listen to this song 100 times. I suggest don't use social media, though, to reach out. I think this is a grand overture from Puffy. I don't believe he really wants her back. I believe he probably treated her at some particular point like a possession. Like a possession. And if you really care, then you reach out privately, not publicly. Puffy wants Cassie.
All right. Enough of that. I think y'all get the visual when it comes to Wendy Williams and Diddy. I played that because at the end of the day, like I said, none of this stuff is new under the sun. And the reason why I like to point that out is because how ironic, right? We like to call it conspiracy theories. How ironic that the same people, right? The same exact people who were at the butt of these conspiracy theories since the 90s and early 2000s are still at the butt of the same conspiracy theories in 2024. Decades later. So, of course, some people are going to say, oh, well, you reaching and how? Right? How? Hold on.
50 million. Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I down 50 million.
Cat said it. And you know what's crazy? This is Cat said you gotta tell him no. He want to party. He want to party. Right? You gotta tell him no. Hold on. That's why I like bringing up stuff. Where that pitch at? Here you go. Right? You gotta tell him no. Right? You gotta tell Diddy no. You gotta tell Diddy no. Ain't no way a man this close to a man like that. Why Chinks ain't this close to French? I think, see, listen, I'm here to just point out the things that I think we all missed. That's all. I'm here to just point out the things I think we all missed. That's all it's about. Now, all this start making sense.
Yeah, I love this drink. I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you scrambling this.
Keep in mind, nobody's telling him nothing. He's called Nori every bit of what, almost 50? Almost 50? All these guys is 40 plus.
I'm not gonna go with that one. See where I
Watch this.
look back on where I became. Did you miss me though? For real? Because we, I'm saying, it seems like a thing. I miss his birthday party, man. Man, I'm talking about for your birthday. Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man? We partied for my birthday before. You came to my.
We partied for my birthday before. We partied with my birthday before.
No, you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying? Eyes, brother.
Right? We ain't never really party. Eyes, brother. Let me tell y'all something. Everybody keep making it seem like Diddy wasn't hiding nothing. If you ask me, Diddy he wasn't hiding nothing. Here you go, eyes, brother. He said, why you didn't come party with me? Eyes, brother. Come on now. And Nori took a shot to that. And he took a shot. Something wrong with Nori too, man. I don't know. He took a shot with that too. Yeah, let's shot to. But y'all know Nori a damn alcoholic. He going to shot to almost anything. Yeah, this Nori going to shot to almost anything. He's trying to take you shopping in the chat, Uga. They take their mama shopping. They ain't taking me shopping. What you talking about? Hey, Diddy's in MDC. I forgot wherever he at. You go with Diddy, go shopping. If you want to go party so much. Right? So, where's that other? I think we're going to leave Diddy alone for now, man. So like I said, the whole point of that, man, at the end of the day, I think a lot of these people, they bargained for something, but they didn't know the end result, right? Everybody want to be famous. Everybody want to be whatever they want to be. But just know when that man comes through to collect, when that man come back around to collect, you got to be ready. Simple as that. Simple as that. Right? Now, I want to get into my Mariah Carey too, but we're going to get into that later. Let's get into Big Meech, y'all. It's a lot going on with Big Meech right now. It's a lot going on with Big Meech, man. Yeah, Darko, here. I got you, Darko. Hold up. I know what you want. I know what you want, my brother. There you go. Like, we be having fun, but once you come with that weird stuff, you got to go, brother. I ain't going to lie to you. I'll joke around with you all day, but once you start with that, yeah, you got to go. He said, this ain't Black Planet. Who that? Shout out to Moxie. I haven't heard Black Planet in forever. Remember Skonex? You had Skonex. You had Black Planet, MySpace. It was, what else? It was Twitter. Black. I think that was all. Why you say Big Meech cooperating? I didn't say Big Meech was cooperating. Tag. Shout out to Tag too. I didn't say Big Meech was cooperating. If you seen the video we did on it though, I was just trying to keep it fair. But we about to go through the whole the thread. I want to know y'all opinion. Uvu. Oh nah, he took it back. Bebo. Nah, Bebo was for like the suburban kids. Bebo was for the Joshes, and the Sarahs and the Ravens. That's who Bebo was for. Bebo was for Josh. Everybody had no damn Bebo. AIM, let me tell y'all, AIM is legendary. Out of all those, the Heathers and the Kellys and the what's the other names? But listen, AOL and AIM, legendary. Legendary. Ain't no, let me tell y'all something. Yahoo Chat. I ain't gonna lie, Yahoo Chat was like, it was, let me tell you, Yahoo Chat was more so like the off-brand AOL. If you couldn't get to AIM, Yahoo Chat was definitely the place to be. But AOL, AIM, before AIM, Yahoo Chat. Yeah, it was before AIM, but it's like once AOL came, it took over. And no. Let me tell you what really took over. A lot of people couldn't get AOL, right? Once they came out with the AIM, though, when you didn't even need the AOL, you had the AIM on the sidekick. Oh nah. Oh nah. Oh nah. It was over. It was over. Once AIM came out by itself, and then you was able to get it on the sidekick, or you was able to get it on the on a computer without messing up the dial-up connection. Oh my God. Game changer. Because remember, every time you had to be on AOL, you had to mess up the phone. So every time you on AOL, your mother like, hey, get off that. You like, God damn, I can't even be on there. So once they separated AIM from AOL, game changer. Game changer. It was over. Sidekick Slide, Sidekick LX, Sidekick 8. Remember the 8? What was it? The 8 something. I remember everyone downloading the R. Kelly tape all day. Nah, everybody was getting it off of LimeWire. Nah. Yo, remember LimeWire? BandShare? Oh Lord. Man, I done messed up so much computers with LimeWire. Shout out to all my LimeWire babies, man. Merc, let me tell you, I made a lot. Who said that? Off the Line TV. Kaza. All right, before I get to Kaza, shout out to Kaza. Kaza was lit. Kaza was like, at the LimeWire, Kaza was gold. I'm not gonna lie. Kaza was gold. Frostwire, U-turn. Let me tell you, who said it before though? Off the Line. MIRC. If you know, you know. The amount of plugs that was on MIRC. Oh man. Oh man. Let me tell you, the amount of plugs oh man. If you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. In high school, man, man, MIRC had me looking like a rapper in high school, junior high school. My sister made hella money in high school selling CDs. Facts. Let me tell you, Frostwire, LimeWire, BandShare, Kaza, Napster. What was it? It was another one. Damn, I forgot. I just had the name. If you had any of those, you definitely was making money. Easy. Or for just burning CDs. Let me show y'all something. For y'all that don't know, y'all probably think we just bugging. I know it's somebody in here. What the hell is LimeWire? What are they talking about, LimeWire? This what LimeWire. This right here. Let me show y'all something. This logo right here is legendary. This was legendary. I personally think these softwares is what made music have to go to streaming. The bootleggers made labels have to go to streaming. I promise you. I promise, because it was no way. First of all, once Apple came out with that little the iPod, the nano pods and all that, that was another game changer. You could put music. You was only able to put like 10 songs on there. Game changer. Then once you realize you could do it yourself, game changer. Oh man. She said, y'all remember waiting for episodes of Trapped in the Closet to drop? Oh man. See, and this is another reason why I tell you, I don't care what they say, they had to get R. Kelly out the way. R. Kelly was making too much money. With that Confessions and wait, not Confessions, Trapped in the Closet, oh man. Yo, do you know every woman in my household, from my grandma, my great grandma, my mother, my aunt, my cousins, they was all glued to that TV screen when R. Kelly dropped Trapped in the Closet. Facts. And I don't even know how they got DVDs because they never even used to buy DVDs, but they had every single DVDs. For sure. Crazy. The CD changer in the trunk was the simple well. Yo, imagine now a CD changer in the trunk. Who getting out the trunk to change the CD? You get into an accident, you get into a fender bender, you're done. Man, good times, man. Good times. We just got off topic, but sometimes we do that, man. Shout out to all y'all. Cause sometimes, even before I go to sleep, I be reminiscing about the good. Yo, it just don't feel the same. It don't feel the same. Holidays don't feel the same. Outside don't feel the same. Just nothing feels the same no more, man. That's why they say everything is a gift and a curse, because now we got everything to our fingertips, but it's just not the same. It's just not the same, man. When you had to download LimeWire, you like, damn, I know I might get a virus, but I need this. Oh, I need this. Man, you download it, you get a virus, you like, oh, there it go. There it go. There it go. There it go, man. There you go. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it was coming. I should have never. Yo, let me tell y'all. Y'all remember the feeling of wondering if you should download something because you think it's gonna be a virus, and then when you actually download it, it's a virus, and that feeling you get, that feeling you get once you realize it was a virus, and you gotta tell your mother, shit, we gotta go to Best Buy, man. No, we gotta go to damn, I just had it in my head. Oh man, not Radio Shack. Damn, not Radio Shack. Circuit City, that's what it was. We gotta go to Circuit City. We gotta go to Yo, they would never know, man. Before Walmart, it was Circuit City. You had to go to Circuit City to get that virus remover. Oh man. Damn, boy. Man, shout out to y'all. That's why I like coming live. I like getting on live, man, because we get to reminisce. We get to talk about everything. Circuit City used to be the place, boy. Yeah, we damn sure old. We damn sure old. We did. Yo, I never forget. Every time I downloaded one of them things, I'm like, God damn. All right, Mom, we gotta go to Circuit City. Wow, what you done did? Nothing. I just, we gotta go to. Oh man. So I used to clean the Circuit City. Damn. And it's funny, right after Circuit, I don't know where y'all from, but right after Circuit City, it was a Blockbuster up the block. I used to get the Goopers candy. Remember the Goopers? Go right there, get the Goopers, and just go get your favorite movie. Then the Redbox came out, it was over. Redbox got so crazy, you could just go there, take the shit home, never bring it back. Yo, let me tell y'all, man. See, it feel good that we experienced them times, man. Bought my first VCR at Circuit City. Y'all remember game shops? Yeah, game shops, all type. Man, I'm just so happy we was able to experience that. I'm just so happy, man. Cause those memories keep me grounded for sure. Yeah, you definitely thought you had a free game coming to me. You like, I ain't never. I used to play Driver. Remember Driver? Oh man, Driver. Remember Grand Theft Auto when it was just little people running around like this? You just seen the top of their heads. Let me see. Let me see if they still got it up. Grand Theft Auto. First. Yeah, Driver. Oh my God, Driver was crazy. Damn, this came out in 1997. Crazy. Crazy. Remember when it looked like this? Oh man, it's brought back memories. This is crazy. Look at this. Look at this. Gran Turismo. Can't wait for Meech to be exposed. He took it like a man. Diddy said, "You out and work there." Now we gonna get back to the entertainment stuff. We just had to reminisce real quick, y'all. We just had to reminisce. True crimes. Oh man, Max Payne. Oh man, 007. We had to get the golden gun. Oh man, Crazy Taxi. Oh man, damn boy. Duke Nukem. Duke Nukem. That sounds crazy. Oh, nah, it was a lot of fights over GoldenEye. Facts. Flintstone vitamins. That's crazy. They was nasty as hell, but for some reason you just liked it. You just liked to take them because they was Flintstones. NBA Street Hoops. Damn, you took it back. Remember NBA Jams, NBA Live. Before 2K, it was NBA Live. What else? NBA Street. Damn, boy. NBA Streets was crazy. NFL Blitz. Remember Blitz? Remember this? Hold on. We're going to get back to the entertainment stuff, y'all. Give me a second. We got to reminisce real quick. Remember this? Oh, man. Oh, man. Blowing the cartridge, no Diddy. Yup, every Saturday. See, these kids these days, they don't know about it. You had to wait until Saturday to be able to wake up early, play the game all day. Because you can't play the game all day. So you just got to wake up early morning Saturday and take advantage of every hour because you know this is the only day you got. You wake up early as hell. What's the one with Exhibit? You talking about New York? What is that? New York. What was that fight game? Def Jam something. Remember that? It was Def Jam something. Moxie, I appreciate you. Def Jam Vendetta, there you go. Oh yeah, Fight for New York. Oh man, yo. Now y'all bringing back memories, man. I remember, like I said, Saturday nights. Remember when you was able to create your player? You had mad money. You used to have to go look for the cheat codes online. Ah, see? Ain't nothing like finding the cheat codes online. Back, square. R2, R1, L2, R1, square circle, R2. Are you gonna start gaming? Nah, let me tell you. I got all the latest game systems and don't play neither one of them. And they really just for my son. They ain't even for me. Facts. What topic we talking about? We gonna get back into the topics. We gonna get back into Meech real quick. We just reminiscing real quick, y'all. GTA cheat codes for rent. Yeah, the health, then the money. When the money cheat code came out, it was over. It was over. The money cheat code came out, it was over. Tato, appreciate you. Let me see. GTA money cheat code. Look, this is what you had to do for the money cheat code. The infinite money. Remember this? Man. Here you go. Xbox 360. This is what I had. I had the Xbox 360. You want to get the stretch limo? Damn, boy. The blood code on Mortal Kombat. That's crazy you took it back. Damn, y'all. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Yo, ain't nothing like waking up on Saturday morning going to play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. CJ, here we go again. Remember that? Here we go again. Let me see if they got the, hold on, let me see if you can play it. Here we go again. I hated hearing them say that because that means you just had to respawn from somewhere. Right? That means you just had to respond. Mark Ramo, I appreciate you, bro. Yo, y'all know what's crazy? I was going to do it. I was going to try it in the next live. Let me tell y'all something. And shout out to y'all. I seen another YouTuber do it. Man, I'm going to say his name. Shout out to King AK-47, man. Yo, the other day I caught his live. You know, we had our little whatever back in the days. But like I told y'all, I don't show no none of that. This is internet stuff. I watched his following send him $1,000. All off the strength of just feeling his content and what he was doing. I said, you know what, that's dope. I'm gonna try that one of these nights. I didn't want to do it tonight, but shout out to y'all. I'm gonna start off with like 400. 500. We gonna see. I'm gonna try it out. It was dope. Like I said, the way he did it, you know, I always give props when, you know, give credit when it's due, man. And followers really mess with him. It was dope, but that's another story. Yo, whenever you hear this, whenever you hear him say this, right? You know you messed up. Look.
Oh shit! Here we go again. Worst place in the world, Rolling Heights baller country. Now I ain't represented Grove Street in 5 years.
Yep. 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 All right, y'all. Enough reminiscing. Let's get into that entertainment stuff y'all want to talk about. Let's get into the real stuff, man. All right. I like reminiscing because at the end of the day, man, it's dope. It's dope for sure. It feels different. Everything feels different. And another thing, y'all, if y'all want to donate or y'all want to support, send it to the Cash App. Y'all know YouTube be on it, whatever. You can send it wherever, but if you want to, it's more, you know, more impactful on the Cash App. Because YouTube, I don't know what the hell, YouTube tax everything. Let's say you send $5, YouTube probably only going to give you $2 or $3 out of that. YouTube is just different, man. So, yeah, if you want to support or anything, it don't matter how much it is, neither it don't matter. Just send it to the Cash App. But I just appreciate it, period. You know, y'all rocking with us. It's always a good look. 90s baby, I love all y'all. Kels, show, that's a fact, Kels. Mark Ramo, either way, I appreciate you, bro, for sure. Thank you. And whoever, he said, somebody said who Who said that? The reminiscent made me subscribe too. Shout out to you. Who that? Love of True Tarot. I appreciate you. I appreciate it, man. That's what we do. Listen, I always try to get positive vibes. I always tell y'all, we ain't got to get on here talking about nobody. We ain't got to get on here screaming. We ain't got to get on here and talk about drama all day. I just like the regular vibe. Sometimes it's going to be a lot of people. Sometimes it's going to be like this. It is what it is. I need to go live more often. I be trying. I be trying, man, but it be a lot going on. But let's get into it. Let's get into it. Big Meech. Big Meech. Where's that? Another thing. Oh, that's another thing we got to talk about too. John Amos. His daughter saying that his death was foul play. For y'all that don't know, John Amos was the father on Good Times. Yeah, Good Times. Y'all know how they was talking about his death, and they're saying that his death was foul play. COD. I'm definitely gonna get the new COD too. I haven't played Call of Duty in forever, but I got to, man. I gotta at least try. I remember coming in after a long day of hitting that road, getting on Call of Duty. That's when I had time. All right. Let's get into it, y'all. All right, here it is, y'all. Why it's not connected? Why it's not? Here you go. All right. All right, for y'all that don't know, just recently, Big Meech was let out on house arrest. So everybody keeps saying, yo, Big Meech is free, he's free. Technically, he's not free. He did get released from federal custody, but he's still in the halfway house. So sometimes it's a gift and a curse, man. You could be in the halfway house and violate easily because you could think you got freedom and you start doing things the way you think you're a normal citizen, but you're really still in jail. You're just not behind bars. So Big Meech is being accused of snitching on his right-hand man, who was also a drug kingpin out of St. Louis. His name is Cuffy. His real name is Dion Gatlin. His daughter exposed his story saying that Big Meech told on him through a third-party cooperation. It's been enemies waiting for years. You ain't free. So let's get into one. Now here's what one person said. Big Meech still a snitch at the end of the day. My friend Tamara Lene Gatlin, daddy not home right now because he's something like a canary. Ain't no honor in that. Now, before I tell y'all my opinion, we're gonna go through the videos of Cuffy talking and his daughter, and I want to hear what you guys think.
Cooperation.
All right, here you go.
I'm Tamara Gatling. I'm making this recording in regards to my dad. He's Dion Gatling. Most people know him as Cuffy. But I wanted to make this recording so I can shed light on some facts. My dad was set up by one of his best friends, which is Demetrius Flannery, also known as Big Meech. My dad and Meech have been friends for 30 years plus. I've known Meech my whole life. I look at him like an uncle. Like, this situation has been completely devastating on so many different levels, and there's still so many questions that aren't answered. At this point, I can only shed light on what I know for sure to be facts, and hopefully one day I will have
All right.
the complete truth. But In 2011.
Now notice she said one day she wished to have the complete truth. Whatever she calls the complete truth, whatever the complete truth is, she says one day she wished to have the complete truth.
Around that time, Meech reached out to my dad in regards to creating a BMF movie. So Meech hooked my dad up with a woman named Tammy Cohen's. At the time, Tammy was Meech's power of attorney. Also, she owned the life rights. So my dad was working with Meech, Tammy, T, basically trying to work on a movie deal. So finally arrested my dad and we received the discovery. He knew exactly who CS1 was, and he told me and my mom that it was Tammy Cohen's. At that time, we really did.
Now, Tammy Cohen's is right now the executive producer for the BMF series, and at the time she was Big Meech's power of attorney.
Not want to believe. We wanted to give Meech the benefit of the doubt. It was really, really hard to believe that Meech would set my dad up. It was almost unbelievable. So we were able to like reach out, get a message to Meech, and basically let him know that Tammy was an informant. We later received a message from him saying that it had to be a misunderstanding. Just call her, she'll straighten this out, so on, so on. And at this time, my dad was like, I'm not dumb, I'm not about to call an informant.
Now, this is the Cuffy, this is the father speaking on the whole situation himself.
System. What Meech and Tammy did was call a third-party cooperation. What happened was... This call is from a federal prison. Originally, I was put with Tammy. I paid for the script.
That was it.
Sosa and myself, we all before all of that. You feel me?
Right.
Sosa is a day one nigga. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And see, Meech, I'm the first nigga put $1 million in his pocket. He never seen that till he came to the loop. You feel me?
I heard
He
about
never
you,
seen
dog.
that.
I heard you was just an outstanding dude, man. Take care of your business and your reputation in a good way preceded itself. So I understand now, based on from what we've dealt with and seen with this whole thing with Tam.
Oh, and keep in mind, before the BMF, before Big Meech, Cuffy was already getting to a bag in St. Louis. He was already getting money, by the way. Right? Let's keep that clear too.
Tammy, man, speak on that for me if you can, because it's
Well,
perplexing.
what they did, what Meech and Tammy did is call it because you're not in the system. Thank God you're not. I hate to see brothers in this system. But brothers who are familiar with this system, this is a nasty, nasty system. What Meech and Tammy did was call a third-party cooperation. What happened was... This call is from a federal prison. Originally, I was put with Tammy. I paid for the script. I paid $250,000. That's my script. That's why 50 when he came in, because we put a assistant deceased order in through my attorney. That's why they couldn't do a motion picture. That's why you didn't see the BMF story on the big screen. So 50 ran it through that star shit that he run that other corny shit that he do. So what happened was, homie, was I wasn't even the original target. They wanted to get a little Mexican. He's actually a cartel member out of LA named Suarez. You'll see his name in the paperwork, Fidel Suarez. He was the initial target. You feel me?
Right.
He was the initial target. But with me calling in while they were trying to set up Fidel Suarez, she clicked over and told the Fed, or the agents who was listening to her and Suarez, hold on, this is Cuff. And when they heard the name Cuff, they went fucking crazy. And that's when her and Meech turned this scheme toward me. You feel me? So what it did was...
All right, for y'all that don't know what's going on, right? If you kind of lost, what he's saying was allegedly Big Meech and Tammy were trying to set up another guy, Suarez. They were trying to set him up. In the midst of them trying to set him up, and he was a part of the Mexican cartel, in the midst of them trying to set him up, Cuffy called on the phone, and Tammy is the one that switched over because she told the feds that Cuffy's on the other line. When they heard that Cuffy was on the other line, they like, wait, Cuffy? Oh, we've been looking for him too. Oh yeah, get Cuffy, Puffy, whatever his name is. Get him. And that's what she did. Now, I don't know anywhere where Big Meech actually comes in because he keeps talking about Tammy. But he is stern on Big Meech sending Tammy, and that's how everything came about, through a third-party cooperation. And it's Suarez.
This is what it was supposed to do. It was supposed to give Meech a time cut for her cooperation and set me up. But also, it kills two birds with one stone. It puts me in jail, and now they don't have to split any of the revenue with me. My buddy and my partner along with me his name is Louis Burrell. That's MC Hammer's big brother.
That's who Tammy was coming out here to see.
That was me.
And I'm gonna tell you the year. That was 2015. No, that was like 14.
Way earlier than that. It started way earlier than that. Way earlier than that. Around 2010, homie. Way earlier than that.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we gotta go way back.
Yeah.
Nah, Jay, you're right. However, you know what it seemed? As he explained the story, it seemed more like a situation between him and Tammy. What it seemed like is Tammy tried to get the rights or whatever it was to the BMF story, whatever it was. And with him out the way, she would be able to have all that. So, like he said, she tried to cut two birds on one stone, but I think she took it more personal to get him out the way because she wanted those rights, which is why she's the executive producer right now to this day of the BMF series. And he says in this whole little thing, when his attorney contacted Big Meech said, yo, I got nothing to do with it. I don't know what's going on. I already got too much going on with me. That's why they think that he's a part of it. They're saying that because he said that, his lawyer is saying that he must be down with it. I don't know.
We put $50 million on the table through Lionsgate Films, through Louis Burrell's Connect. Because Louis is the nigga, he a bait nigga out there, but he fucks around. He really fucks around in the music tip, but he also fucks around in the movie industry up there. Now, what we did not know is why Tammy would turn down that deal with me and Louis Burrell getting 20% of that budget. You understand what I'm saying? For a finder's fee. So what ended up happening was we didn't know that they had other plans and that she was sleeping with the feds and that and that they would put me off in prison and run away with my script and don't have to give me anything. So it was supposed to give me a time cut and knock me out of my percentage, me and Louis Burrell out of our percentage for the finder's fee with Lionsgate's film. Well, Lionsgate, when Louis went, so they backdoored us. Lionsgate shot it down when Louis Burrell was no longer a part of it. You feel me?
Right.
So Tammy's whole thing fell apart. Meech couldn't get a time cut because they found out Tammy has no credibility. Because when you can't have a relationship with a federal agent, now you have no credibility. So they thing blew up. They thing fell all the way apart and blew up. That's why Meech didn't get a time.
See, he even said that was the weird part about it. He said the thing blew up. So let's say, hypothetically speaking, if it blew up, like what time cut? What time cut? I know they talking about, he did 19 years. He's supposed to do 30, but what time cut? He got 19 years.
But Tammy testified in open court that she signed up to be a DA informant to give Demetrius Flannery a time cut.
This call is from a federal prison.
Whether she did that or not, to be honest with y'all, I could be wrong. I personally think it was a personal thing between him and Tammy. Tammy probably played the system. That's what she did. She played the system. She got him out the way so she could get those rights. Now look where she at to this day.
Special Agent Keith Cromer testified that Demetrius Flannery knew whole thing, but he just wanted to keep his name out of the documents. The special agent told Flannery that he could not do that. He can only do that if Cuff don't go to trial. And with Cuff's record, he can't afford to go to trial. You understand what I'm saying?
Correct.
But in the midst of all of this, she ends up flipping on the special agent Keith Cromer, and their whole deal went in the trash. So that's why we're at the point to where we're at now.
Wow.
Yeah. This
How long
is
does your
30-year
relationship
nigga.
go back with Meech, Cuff? How long have you known him? What you guys go back?
1990, homie. 1990, homie. 1990.
Nah, you right, Jay. He only did 20 out of the 20 out of the 85%. You right. You right.
My beautiful daughter that you talk with, my son, my other daughter, they look at this nigga, call this nigga uncle, homie.
Now, from my understanding, you guys reached out to him when the paperwork came down. She said that you knew who the CI was, and you told her and her mom, and you guys sent a message to Meech. What was his response when this stuff came down, and you were like, "Yo, bro, what's going on? What did you get from Meech?"
When I got locked up, homie, and when I seen where this whole conspiracy was coming from, I laughed at it and I didn't believe in it, and I knew that Meech could come forward and kill the whole conspiracy. Just saying that the conspiracy is based on Meech communicating from Tammy, sending me a truckload of drugs. It's all made up from jail, homie. He could have killed this whole deal. They never had any drugs. You understand what I'm saying? But that's how conspiracy works in this system, and it's nasty system. But when Meech shot down
Yeah,
the
conspiracy is a bad charge, man.
we sent my attorneys out. He was at FCI Lompoc in California, and he responded back to my attorneys that he didn't want to have nothing to do with nothing, and he stopped communicating with them. So then that told my attorneys right there that Demetrius Flannery is a part of this whole deal, and I couldn't believe it. You feel me? So that's what his response was, that he don't know nothing about all this. Well, Demetrius Flannery has been locked up since 2005, and how are you my unindicted? He's listed in my paperwork, homie, as my unindicted co-conspirator serving 30 years at FCI Lompoc in California. How are you in my paperwork, man? And how are you this?
I'm not gonna lie. That was one of the things I didn't understand. I didn't understand that part when he was in his paperwork as an unidentified co-conspirator. That's what he said it was. I never even heard of that. How you unidentified? Something ain't right. I'm not gonna lie with that one, if that is in fact true. And another thing that I didn't like was, if this is my man for 20 years, 30 years, however much he's my man, it's no way I'm siding or being friends with a woman that put one of my friends, my best friends, or my mans for 20, 30 something years away. It don't make sense. We can't be friends. I can't even talk to you.
This famous drug dealer who's in magazines and books and movies, and you are in bed with a government informant that testified in court that she cooperated and set your nigga up, a 30-year partner, to give you a time cut. How are you this celebrity drug lord, but you in bed with a government informant? And how you not know about this? And you in my documents as my co-defendant, my unindicted co-defendant.
Yeah, unindicted co-defendant.
It said that he was trying to get on the phone with me while I'm getting into it with Lil Meech. Lil Meech came into one of the stores that I was working with, one of the exotic rental stores, to rent a car one time, and was talking shit. Niggas start talking crazy shit about me, nigga. And my son was in there working at the time, so I'm gonna have my son whoop his ass. I let the kids lock.
I became a federal paralegal in the decade it took from my life. I mean, listen, it's best you do something with your life while you're in there, man. Some people, they lose themselves. A lot of people lose themselves, and, you know, respectfully, it's easy to do so. A lot of people don't understand it's easy to lose yourself in there, especially if you go to the box, especially when you in 23 and 1. it's easy to lose yourself. You know, your hair start growing, you start looking different, your beard, everything. You don't feel like yourself. Some people get visits, some people so far they can't get visits. Some people got no people to get on the phone with. Some people got no commissary. It's easy to lose yourself in there. It's hard to do the right thing. Right? But that was pretty much it. Listen, let me tell you, I don't know what that situation is weird within itself. Meech's name is not in none of the paperwork. I can't sit here. I don't know, man. That's a tough one. Right now it's hearsay until we actually see proper paperwork and see what's what. But from the looks of it, if he's saying he took, I don't know, it's tough. That's why I speak on this. People that's never making it out of there. That's the sad part. That's the sad part of it all. That's what third party is, hookah. Now I know what it is. I'm just saying it's just I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out the 19 years in telling is still crazy. I ain't gonna lie. You do 19 years, I don't care. You might as well do your time. You might as well do your time. 19 years. I already, listen, out of 30 years, right? Like you said, 9 times out of 10, you're only gonna serve, what, 24, 25 years. If you already served 19, what's what? 5 more years. You might as well. You might as well. I don't know, y'all. You gotta think about it like this. Out of 19 years, he did 19 years, right? Out of 19 years, even if you gotta do 30, I know it's easier said than done, but what's the sense in telling if you gotta do 19 years? That's crazy. You might as well keep me in there, bucko. Like, you mean to tell me I gotta do the time and come home and be known as a rat? Nah. How he told on Cuffy and he was in there 10 years before Cuffy. Some people are saying that's the thing. He was in there before Cuffy. That's why he was able to tell. That's why he was able to tell. You see, the daughter said that, no, Tammy, yeah, the daughter said that Tammy was, no, he said that Tammy was on the phone trying to set up a guy named Suarez, who's a Mexican cartel leader or dealer. And then he called on the phone, and then the feds or whoever, Tammy was like, yo, I got Cuffy on the line. They're like, you got who? Cuffy? Oh, yeah. We've been looking for him. This is the same guy that just said he put he put the first $1 million in Big Meech's pocket. So that should just tell you the type of money he was getting to. And this is Big Meech you talking about. Nah, you tell him to come home if you never been down. That logic fly out the window. Wait, what was that? What you mean by that, Milligram? He said, nah, you tell him to come home if you never been down. That logic fly out the window. Yeah, I don't know what you meant by that one. Cause you gotta think about it, right? Nah, you telling. Yeah, well, I don't even. I can't even begin to think to know what you're talking about. The logic of I did 19, might as well not tell. I mean, I would hope that's not logic. I would hope that's common sense. Think about it, right? It's not like he did 19 years and he got like 100 more years to go. He did 19 years, and with good time, he only got what? 6 more years? 5 more years? So like I said, I guess we different, because like I said, for me, it's no sense in telling. I just did 19 years, bro. What's the sense in telling? Y'all already got me in there. But once again, you ever been locked? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Where the paperwork at? Yeah, everybody asking where the paperwork at. Both. But it was short. It was nothing. It wasn't long time though. And I see where you're trying to go with it. Let me tell you, it don't matter, bro. I'm telling you, like I said, it's just but different strokes for different folks. Some people believe in doing certain things different. I was effing with you, but you mentioned her book. Which one, the kid's book or the book with Kim's name, but a white man wrote? Yeah, let me tell y'all, whatever book that was that came out, I don't believe it's hers. Don't believe the hype. It doesn't make sense. Whatever book that y'all just seen come out, suddenly they couldn't find the book for all these years, and the next thing you know, he gets locked up, and then they find the book. No, don't believe that bull crap. Doing the fast and have it, shit, knocking dudes off and come home in a few joints. Feds in state is definitely different. This isn't talk about some paperwork.
It says, Donnie. Yeah. It said that he wanted Deion Gallon. Shout out Cuff. Shout out Cuff. That's my nigga Cuff. Deion Gallon. Yeah, he's one of the first defendants. Yeah. Okay. St. Louis Project niggas. What's happening? So, can you kind of break down this paperwork for me and how she's involved in this? And where can I go? I mean, Tammy Cowens is Big Meech personal assistant / business partner / whatever you want to call. You know what I'm saying? Basically, she became the owner of what Meech has as BMF Entertainment, his company from prison. His company, she became the owner of it in 2008, and in 2009, she became a government.
Oh, see that?
Informant. In 2010, she did a case that was pertaining to a guy that Meech met in prison, and one of Meech's homeboys of 26 years. Okay. Now, in this paperwork, it doesn't actually say her name. Right, yeah. You'll have to it don't say her name. It say her name on paper on the cover sheet, her actual name. But this is a case, so they're not gonna be saying the witnesses' names in the case. They're gonna call them CS1 or CSOI or something like that, confidential source or whatever. It's confidential, bro. It's not public. That, you know what I'm saying? The snitch on the case is not public. You feel me? Until maybe after the case and the people was put away in prison and they out of government hiding and all that shit, and then you get some paperwork, and then you might see it. Outside of that, you got to be tapped in. You got to have that pacer. Got to be able to pull cover sheets and shit like that. But when people read the,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. Milligram says, I get you. I believe an N-word that speak from experience. I've been in damn near all the maxes in New York. It's some dudes that wish they had someone to tell on and they 15 plus in. I mean, you agree with that? Right? I hope you don't agree with that. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know, bro. Cut from a different cloth. My thing is listen, you 15, if you 15 in, what's the sense? What's the sense? Did she snitch or Meech snitch? She snitched, but they're alleging that she was sent by Meech. But there's no. That's my whole point. Like listen. I understand both sides, but you can't just say, "Oh, I think Meech sent her." Then when you come to find out, when you really read into to what's going on, she had a personal gripe with Cuffy because she wanted the rights to the BMF thing. So this is why I'm saying, if they could show like they know for sure that he sent her somehow, some way at least, then that would make sense. But as of right now, it just seems like hearsay. Like, oh, I think he sent her because that's her power of attorney, or that's his. Come on. But like I said, if he did, I don't put it past nobody these days, man. Everybody want to come home. What they said, snitch is, sorry, N-word, I'm trying to come home. SNITCH. Sorry, N-word, I'm trying to come home. Yeah, but JV, it don't sit right. But here's my thing, right? And you know what's crazy? I told somebody this on our Instagram. I told somebody that if they let Big Meech out, it's going to be something attached to his name. They don't want people thinking you could go in, do your time, be solid, come home, and no. It just don't work like that. This is why Larry Hoover is still in there. I'm damn. Let me tell y'all right now. If they decide to free Larry Hoover, I bet you he's gonna come out with some type of smut on his name. I promise you. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. Yeah, you can't believe nothing Blue says because Blue, come to find out, Blue cooperated. He did bad. And his is in black and white. His is in black and white. $5.5 of your time for what then, Hookah? Nobody in the feds don't get out early. That's another thing too. You right about that? I don't know. That's why I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, that's just in the state. You don't get that in the feds. I give them that. Yeah, I give them that. Hey, listen, y'all. I'm definitely about to get off here, man. I can't put a jacket on him yet. I know the guidelines. That's what I'm talking. Yeah, let me tell you, and that's exactly how I feel. Like, I don't know, but what Cuffy is saying does kind of make sense. And if you do go off the guidelines, it is kind of weird that he got out. So I don't know if somebody pulled strings, but that's the thing too. He's not fully out. He's in the halfway house. That's another thing that people got to realize too. He's not out. He's in the halfway house. But that's still, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Cause you know, and I tell y'all all the time, y'all know these celebrities, they never do what they supposed to do. When it comes to jail time and these guys get in jail, for some reason it's like the law do not apply to these celebrities or these entertainers. I don't know what it is. He said you don't get 5 years halfway house time. That's a fact. You right about that. They say he's supposed to be out by next year. Be out the house, halfway house by next year. So let's see. J Viz, I appreciate that, bro. Listen, we gonna get off here, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. I gotta be up extra early. I started at a decent time today. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Shout out to all y'all, man. We probably gonna go live again. I'm not gonna say tomorrow. I'm not gonna say that because I know whenever I say that, I never go live. So we're just gonna go live again sometime this week. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe now. Check us out on Instagram at Hookah Anonymous _. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Y'all be safe. Shout out to y'all, man.